Hi everybody, my name is Barbara Bush. My husband Randy and I are owners of Rock Your Age Fitness and Nutrition, and I'm here to do a little food prep slash party for you. So we're at a friend's house in Florida, and they have an amazing grill that I wanted to use, so I said that I will cook today. So I am throwing together some burgers, some chicken. I've got some foil packets that have some veggies in there already that we're going to roast on the grill as well. And get this party started. We have, I think there's 12 of us. So I have a combo of a lot of different things. So let me just take you.
Some people are out there hanging out right now, just relaxing by the pool. It's a beautiful day, it's like 80 degrees.
And then I'm gonna get the grill started.
Hey, Mr. Eddie, could you get the grill started for me? Thank you.
Just quick little run around here. We spent a lot of time here in the kitchen, and we spent a lot of time this morning over here, and spent our sweaty Saturday morning in here working out. It was awesome. Great place to hang out and release stress. Right, babe?
Yeah, it's amazing. The weather has been a little cool, but that's okay. It's still warmer than back home in Minnesota. So I'm gonna get these potatoes in a couple of different foil packets. I'm gonna do one with onion and one without. And then I've got some burgers I'm gonna put together. So actually, let me get them started first. I'll set this off to the side. So the burgers, I've got both beef burgers and turkey burgers. I already have a pot of calico beans, which I love. So this is ground chuck and 3 different kinds of beans. I've got baked beans, black beans, and Great Northern white beans. And that's just been simmering. I added a little bit of sugar, mustard, and a little salt and pepper in there. So not a lot. When I do my cooking, I like to add just to taste of the salt and pepper. I don't like to add a lot to it because people can change it to their own after. So in doing this, I've got some ground turkey and I have some ground chuck that I'm going to make. Now, when I do burgers, I prefer to use an 80-20 because the burgers are much juicier. And the grease is gonna come off anyway. So, excuse me, you're not getting all of that fat. You're not gonna be eating all of the fat because it's gonna be cooking off anyway. But they're much, much juicier when you use an 80-20. So, when you do your patties, however, make sure that you, after you form them, make sure that you put your thumb into the middle. A piece of plastic here. I don't want that in my food. I got it. A piece of plastic. So let me just show you real quick. So when you're making your patties, and these will be really, really firm as well. So you don't have to make them really super thin, but you want to push your thumb right into the middle of it. Because what happens when you do your burgers, see that little indent in there? So when you make your burgers, they tend to get really fat in the middle. This way, if you push that center in and make that little divot, when it cooks, it's just gonna be flat across there, okay? So we're gonna do these, and I'm not doing a whole lot to these, because the thing with the 80-20 beef is it's really flavorful because of the fat in there. So one thing that we're always afraid of is fat. This, again, the fat's gonna drip off from there. So it's not like a deep fried fat. That's the kind of fat we have to be careful with. Okay, so this isn't so bad. So I'm not adding anything to this. I'm just gonna salt and pepper the outside of these, and then they'll get thrown on the grill just like this. So like when I make meatloaf, I like to add like the eggs and the oats and so forth in there, or the ground, or oatmeal. Okay, so there's the middle of that one. All right, so I'm just gonna get these prepped, and then I've got the turkey burgers. I'm gonna do the same thing with those and just lightly salt and pepper them, just the top of them, because again, the flavor is in here. With the ground turkey, I'm actually going to add everything into it just because it's not as flavorful.